It's the last podcast episode of the year 2025. See you next year. We'll be all right.
Welcome back to Stay Hydrated.
That was just a little ditty that I wrote.
Stay hydrated. First thing in the morning, tired and yawning. What you gonna do?
This is my brother Christopher Hall.
This is my sister Elizabeth Hall.
And this is going to be our best of episode. We want to say thank you for what a wackadoo year it's been.
Cuckoo bananas.
The podcast has been up and running for about 10 months, 8 months, 9 months. And we have loved doing it. We love you guys. We love everyone who's listening. We hope it provides some solace in these crazy cuckoo times.
I know, a little bit of a vacay.
Yeah.
Vacation tonight from whatever the hell's going on outside.
Yeah. And so we just thought that we would ask editor Drew.
Listen, we're having a week off. Okay? We're having a week off. And so is James. Shout out James. Thank you, James. Thank you, Poppy. Thank you, Olivia, for keeping this podcast going.
Yeah.
Keeping the wheels on the bus, going round and round. Thank you, Drew, our editor.
Always showing us in the best light.
We hope so.
Cutting those clips together.
But guess what?
Being a king.
We're not recording this week between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
Shock!
To thank Drew, we've given him an extra job.
But Drew's working. So we're going to provide you with a little bit of a best of.
Yeah.
Some of our favourite moments, some of Drew's favourite moments, some of everyone's favourite moments, hopefully some of yours from the year.
Yeah, hopefully this isn't just a reminder of why you want to unsubscribe from the pod.
Right, you're like, wow. Do you remember in Friends though when you'd be like, oh, they're doing like a Remember When episode? Every season of Friends would have an episode where they like just do clips from the past.
Right.
But those were some of the best episodes because enjoy.
Anyway, we hope you enjoy this.
Yeah. We're back in January with a fabulous guest and then more just complete foolery from us too.
Yeah, we're going to do some solos in Jan and Feb. I basically have to try and finish this degree that I signed up for 3 years ago.
Yeah, you're finishing a degree.
And Chris is getting ready to go to Australia and then go on a big tour, which has 2 international dates.
Yeah.
Check it out. Pizzazz. So we are going to do some fun solos. So if there's anything you want to see next year, if there's any topics you want to talk about, if you've had your heart broken, if you have a particular affinity for a certain type of fizzy drink over another, let us know, because who knows, we really can be inspired by nothing and make a 50-minute episode out of it.
And that's actually what we're going to challenge ourselves to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you guys so much. We hope you have an amazing Christmas and had an amazing Christmas and have an amazing New Year.
Hold your loved ones dear, and we're all very lucky to be here. So just try and have the best time. Stay safe, drink responsibly on New Year's Eve.
Yes, and make sure that for every drink you have a glass of water and you stay hydrated.
Before Cam, we introduced you to pop star of the hour, Tate McRae, who hadn't quite crossed your cultural horizon yet.
Now listen, this is the thing. Now I appreciate that things move on very fast now.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of those older people, which I am older now than a lot of the young people on TikTok and Instagrammage and all of that.
Yes.
I'm not trying to keep up with the kids. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do stay in touch. I'm on, like I say, the TikTok. Like I said,
yeah.
I mean, I'm Sabrina Carpenter and bloody, like I said, cappuccino or espresso. Exactly. I haven't quite moved on to
Tate McRae.
Yeah. But now you just showed me her, literally. And Jess, like I said, she's very cunty.
Very cunty.
She is. Very cunty. In the sense of, I don't think she can be a full American, as in full blood American. I think she's got some European blood in there somewhere. She's far too like hot, and she was like, she's far too
giving it that.
Do you know
100,
what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
That's got like European, Latina, like buff bang, or even South Americana,
something like that.
She's definitely.
Maybe we should look into it. Yeah.
Why don't we just get her on?
Yeah, we'll get. Well,
what's her name? Tate McRae.
Yeah, if she's
what's her name?
Tate McRae.
Tate McRae.
As in the Tate Modern.
As in the Tate Modern.
Yeah, but no, the legs do slam to second quite a
babes,
lot
and
in
like
the
I say,
choreo.
you showed me a beautiful Batmon, and any of you who are watching this but don't know dance terminology, a Batmon is when you do a kick like this, so you can have a boom and you can kick like that.
Yeah, no.
But anyway,
Please.
so she does a lovely Batman, which I call American Batmons, because they go up, but then they take
Slow.
time coming down. It's not a whack. Whereas a lot of, look, I mean, not a lot of English, well, yes, actually, a lot of English dancers will whack. So they just want to get the leg up there as high as they can, and then it just comes back down without the control. You see, Miss Tate McRae, she's like, boof, bang,
Yeah.
100%.
ooh.
Slow down.
She's just like, it'll come down when I want it to come down.
Yeah.
In control.
In control.
In control. So she's my new thing on TikTok that I'll be researching.
Oh, I'm going to be sending you lots of vids.
And then, well, like I say, then we'll get her on. I'm sure, like, she'll want to cross over to the older generation as well, darling, because we've got money.
Exactly.
We have got
Hey.
the money to buy into her.
Yeah. She also has a video on her Instagram of her doing like a very slow fan.
Oh,
So
lovely,
slow, so
lovely.
controlled.
Something
Yeah.
like should be. So it's like she should. I mean, literally, if it all goes tits up, she can go to the Moulin. The Moulin Rouge.
Honestly.
With those Batmons,
Exactly.
and those fan kicks or round kicks, I think we might call them in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get her on. We'll get her on the
Yeah.
ships.
Absolutely, darling.
Yeah.
There's a cruise ship. There's Paris. There's the Moulin Rouge.
She'll be
Yeah.
in Birmingham Panto.
Birmingham Panto with Alison Hammond.
She'll be there, dance captain.
She'll be there, darling. Move over, Alison.
Yeah.
There's fucking Tate McRae with my fan kicks and my slow down Batmon.
Yeah, she's ready for a villager number.
Absolutely. In last year's costume that hasn't been quite aired properly, and they said it had, but you don't get new shoes because you're just chorus and not a lead. I always get new shoes in Panto and normally new costumes. Everyone else, I mean, it's like, don't ask how many generations them costumes have been through.
No,
they
I
fucking
know.
stink.
Wait, can we tell you this story? Because oh my
I'm
god,
ready.
this is like early days of you like doing your social media and like branding deals and all of that. Okay,
It must have been 2021.
We won't name the brand.
No.
But I remember Chris came to me and was like, "Hey, so I've got this brand has reached out to me. Like, what should I do? Like, what would you say I should go back with?"
Because they ask you, what's your rate or what's your
rate?
fee? And you're like, I don't know.
I went in something like really silly. I'm talking like 6 digits or something. I was like, okay, but something like I was
It
like,
was definitely 4 digits.
oh, but okay, but
I
like,
love the
okay,
idea.
thousands.
But maybe, yeah.
Okay,
but
we're
maybe it
talking
might have been
thousands.
6,000.
Yeah, exactly.
And we had like voice notes back and forth, and you were like, "Listen, I don't know, like, but maybe this, maybe
go
this,
with
and maybe
this,
this,
like-
and you're following, and this happened." And you're like hardball, like go in, like
6K or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And obviously, well, not obviously, I thought that would be a sleigh. They came back and
They were like, we were thinking
more
300.
And then I said to him, just say, "Oh, sorry, I added a naught." Because I still want the cash. Know your worth, but also beggars can't be.
But also, take the money and run. You know?
What did you actually do? Did you do the contract?
Yeah, I think
Of
so.
course
I think
you
it was
did.
like I think it was the first like brand or the first thing I'd ever like done. So I was like,
I'm going
I used to
say
clean
yes.
toilets. How we're gonna do this?
I do love the idea of Chris going like, it's like my first potential brand deal, and you being like 200 grand. And not a dime less. I do love that.
Oh my God, that really made me laugh. Do you know what though? I did this with another friend because, like I said, people come to me and ask me advice, and I go, okay. And I won't name the show or the person, but basically, she got flown out to another country to potentially like be on standby for the show or like go on. And I looked up at the tickets and looked at how many tickets they'd be selling that night, and it was completely sold out. And I was like, babes, they would be losing hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds if you weren't there right now. And I think they actually made her come off a holiday, so that's already 10K.
Yeah.
I'm leaving
to
a holiday
cancel
for
this.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like, do you know what? I said something like, I was like, going like 2.5K a show or something like that. I can't remember, roughly around that. I was like, just, who knows? All they can do is say no.
Yeah.
Right?
And
they
two,
did.
they said no.
No. Because, and the gag is, I don't even think, I know, she didn't even go on stage. And it was like a double show weekend, and she like earned like 5 to 10K.
Whoa. And she
Because
didn't go on.
They're not, no, I don't even think she went on stage. And like, that's why I'm just like, know your worth, know your power.
Yeah.
In some moments, you can really sit on business. And it's like, if you're not there, then what they're going to
What
do,
else you
cancel the
gonna
show and lose hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you gotta play the game and do what you gotta do.
Are you watching Real Housewives of Miami? Okay, I feel like this is the underappreciated
It's
franchise.
my favorite set of girls
Okay,
on the
finally,
whole
someone to
network.
talk to about this because I feel like every time I bring this up to someone, they're like they've never heard of that franchise or they knew that it like went away, and I'm like, no, it's back, it's back,
and they are
it's-
all checking it. They're all clocking in.
they're all getting their paychecks.
They said we're not getting culled again.
Yeah, you tried to put us on Peacock only.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. One, the glamour, I think, is fantastic.
The setting of Miami,
The wealth,
the wealth is amazing.
which is what you want originally from the Housewives, is
Yeah.
one of the foundational elements, is that they have a certain amount of wealth.
Aspirational wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you want to see the ways in which they squander it.
Yeah, the strange choices they make.
Okay, so who are you most into over there?
Okay, I truly love the cast.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
as a group,
Yeah.
it's for me the strongest.
No weak
Like,
links.
Everyone's playing.
Yeah, I agree.
I just love a gal pal pair. So I just love when you get the funniness of Alexia and Marisol.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
like when they're not yelling or whatever, and they're just like, "Hey, bro," and they're like, "No, no, no," no. And they're just being like, "No, we're best friends."
Yeah.
I love those two together. I have to say, I just love Larsa.
You do, yeah. I mean,
just-
she's made for reality
She's
TV.
just- I just think everything, her talking heads are amazing. I just think she just clocks in.
Yeah.
Like there's something hypnotic to look at about her.
There's like
Which
she
I
always
know
looks
is-
like she's falling asleep, maybe,
Yes, but then-
or the way that her like face work has
Yeah,
been done. Who
I don't
knows?
know. Da-da-da.
But the fact
on.
that there's a whole episode, are you caught up?
I think I'm a couple behind, but
Okay, but this isn't.
yeah, you may.
But the fact that there's a whole episode,
I love Kiki as well.
I love Kiki.
I love
She had
Kiki.
a tough last episode, and I
Okay.
feel for Kiki. She, Lars is just like the whole storyline is. What's her face not unfollowing her ex?
Oh,
on
Lisa.
Instagram. Lisa.
Yeah.
And Lisa's also made for TV.
Lisa's
like
just
incredibly
Lisa
on her
Hochstein.
own time. Like truly, I think a well-intentioned narcissist, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but also went through something like insane. Like their lives are insane.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like 3 hours late for a
Everything.
trip, a bus journey. And the new girl, Stephanie, just goes, "Hey, Lisa, do you think your time is more important than ours?" And she goes, "Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. How dare you?" And she
My
goes,
father just died.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you're like, okay,
No.
oh my God.
Truly, but we have been waiting here for 4 hours. I don't know what to tell you. You could have sent us a text. But,
Yeah, you can tell like the PAs went on the bus and were like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, yeah,
and like
yeah.
she's speaking for everyone. I'm so glad you love it because it's
love it.
truly, I think, one of the most under talked about franchises.
So tomorrow's bonfire night, fireworks
Tomorrow's
night.
bonfire night. I love bonfire night.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you have any memories, particularly of bonfire night, fireworks night, Guy
Well-
Fawkes night? Rest in peace, Guy Fawkes. You would have loved.
If it goes to me, folks, you would have hated the shit now. Yeah. You would have blown some places up by now, bitch.
Yeah.
Guy, if you can hear us,
You would have
we
loved
fuck
Winter
with
Wonderland,
you.
though.
Yeah, you would have loved vapes.
Is Guy Fawkes gay?
He can be if you want him to be.
Why have I got that? Why has that just come to me?
Because it would have been
like
some
rebellion.
some like queer history account has
Yeah.
been like,
Actually, it's proven that Guy Fawkes was gay.
and it's like he had a wife
Olivia.
and kids.
Yeah. Was
Maybe
Guy
look-
Fawkes gay?
Yeah, look that up. It's important.
It is a kind of gay name. It's very like
Guy Fawkes. It's very drag. It's,
It's
very,
there's no evidence. That's
evidence.
not to say no though.
no evidence.
Married and had a son.
Right, again.
Um,
the times the times of the,
Yeah.
the yesteryear times.
Yeah.
When was this? 1596.
It was on the
1590.
tip of your tongue.
1590, and that's when Guy Fawkes happened.
Well, you remember the rhyme. In 1596, on November the 5th, Guy Fawkes went down to the gay bar.
And plotted to take over the gay agenda in Parliament. Remember the 5th of November.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And so therefore...
So then
what? Actually,
how soon you forget the history books? How soon you forget queer people in history?
How soon? They were roommates, were they?
Yeah. How soon you forget? And where's that son now?
Dead.
Just due to the passing of time, of course.
No, I'm sure he died of natural causes.
Yeah.
Olivia, research.
Olivia, can you research that? Olivia. Have you ever gone on a date with someone or put someone on that Facebook group of like, are you dating this man?
No, but do you remember that guy? The one who said, was it Liz? You're going to die at this story. No, so there was this guy who I had like matched with on a dating app. This is years ago, and we were gonna meet up, and then we never did. I think I'd just gotten a puppy, and I was like bored of. Oh, I think he lived really far away as well. Lived in like southwest London. Anyway, at one point when we were talking, he said he'd been on that group. Are we fucking the same guy? And I was like, well, that's a red flag. Like, I don't know why you're telling me that. I was like, why were you on that? And he was like, oh, it was just, people were saying that I've been like standing them up. I was like, well, were you? Like,
people were saying I cheated on them, and it's like, did I? Yeah.
Anyway, so after that, I was like, I'm just not going to meet this guy. And then like about 5 or 6 months later, someone messaged me on Instagram being like, I went on a date with someone the other day and all he did was talk about the fact that he'd had sex with you. And I was like, oh shit. I was thinking, okay, like loads of my exes are not over me. So I was like, who was it? Loads of them are, by the way, but some of them definitely still aren't. And I was like, who was it? And then she said, this guy, the one who I'd never met, and sent me a picture of him. And I was like, I never met him. Like, that's fucking weird.
He lives in southwest.
He lives in southwest London. Yeah. And he was on Are We Fucking the Same Guy? And so then I messaged him like, hey, someone's just messaged me saying that you've been going around saying that you got with me. And he was like, at first he was really defensive. And then he went, I maybe did say that we like were going to meet up, and I just didn't reply. And then he went, okay, yeah, I did say that we met up. And then he was going, who was it? Who was it?
The spiral with you not replying.
I just wasn't replying. He's
like, how many people have you been saying this to?
Exactly. Then he went, who was it? Was it Liz? Oh my God. And then I said, no, it wasn't Liz. And then he said, was it Caitlin? And I said, it wasn't Caitlin. And then he was saying, so he'd obviously been going around telling loads of people that he'd fucked me and we'd never met.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it Liz?
Was it Liz?
Gossip. Yes. And that is why gossip exists.
And that is why gossip needs to exist.
Was it Liz is amazing.
Such a good line.
And the way you just let him, he was just spiraling. So
I will
it was
say,
like message.
Listeners, that is my best. Like, and I know that sometimes I've done that, but when you've caught someone out for doing something bad, send them one like, psh, and then just don't reply and watch them in real time. Just have to come unravel. Because the more you give them, then the more they can lie about. Whereas I just was watching him type. And then he went through all of these different lies. And then eventually was like, yeah, I have been telling people that we fucked.
Yeah.
So embarrassing.
How dare you say that? I would never come to southwest London.
Like Surbiton. Never. No offense, John.
I was actually going to say track John. I want to ask you this question.
Yeah, go on.
If you could go over time, like or space or history, if you could go to any show by any artist, dead or alive, past or present, is there one that you wanted to go back in a time machine?
This is really, really, really hard.
Is it too hard? I think I would go to Britney Spears' Oops, I Did It Again tour.
That would be
and
amazing.
Watch that again.
I think I'd kind of like pass out.
Yeah.
I tell you what it would be for me. It would be Spice Girls when I was younger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, but like obviously you see the Spice Girls around now and you're like, oh wow, yeah, the Spice Girls. But that sort of like that nostalgia, that love that I had for the Spice Girls, they were frigging everything.
Yeah.
Like when they did the Spice World, the movie.
Chris has been quoting it this week.
So
It's just the best movie ever.
the best movie ever. So our older sister, yeah, she's been in hospital for a few things. She's fine. She's home, but there's which is great. We love you,
Sorry,
Louise.
yeah, love you.
But she was in hospital and she was like texting like, and you know when the Spice Girls go and visit
Victoria Malcolm. And I'm Victoria Malcolm.
So I just kept texting her. So if you haven't seen Spice World, the Spice Girls go and visit a little boy who's in a coma.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
And they sort of creep up, and I think the mum has come down to see them in the waiting room, and they're like, she's like, my son is in a coma.
Yeah, in a coma.
He's a really big fan.
Yeah.
And they come up and they creep up, and Jerry goes, Malcolm, it's me, it's Jerry.
Yeah.
And I'm Melanie C. And then Victoria just goes, and I'm Victoria Malcolm.
It's iconic.
Iconic.
It's so good. And then, like, I love those little weird aliens that are on there that go, hi, like a buckle.
Yeah.
And they come out from the ship and they're really weird. And then you've got, like, Richard E. Grant's in it and he's amazing. Like, and they're on the speed, like, My Boy Lollipop on the speed, but, like, it's honestly, like...
And Alan Cumming.
It's just so good. You can't watch that movie anywhere. Like, I've tried to find it online and you can't find it.
I know. What's with that?
You can't buy it.
We have the DVD.
Yes.
Do we actually?
Well,
I had the DVD.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know whether you should open it and check.
Because, with these DVD cases.
I'm going to be mad. I basically, when I moved to Florida, I had like left all of the Skins and Misfits box sets in a CD case.
Like one that you unzipped. Travel one.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Just if I ever needed all of the Skins episodes at
You've
once.
got it on you. I'm dead.
Just
What
slip it in a
world we lived
backpack,
in.
you know. And when I was away, my mum was like, no one uses CD cases anymore. I'm going to give it to the charity shop.
Oh,
And somebody opened that and found a gold mine. And I hope Spice World wasn't in there. I don't think it was.
Be fuming if it was. We need it. I think maybe I have a copy somewhere at my mum's.
Yeah.
I think I've got Spice World and Seeing Double, S Club 7.
Seeing Double, S Club 7.
What are your parents like? Are they artists?
They are not. Our
Yeah.
mum is a teacher.
Love.
Well, she's now retired, but she was a head teacher. And our dad worked in an office.
Totally.
But you know, when you're like, that's not... I
was
see you in
doing
an office.
something.
I'm going to do something else.
Totally.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
they
will
listen to the
say-
pod?
Yeah.
They do.
Hey.
Hey, we're talking
I'd love
about
to come
you.
by. I'd love to, be
Check in.
adopted. Yeah.
Yeah. What I will say is our dad was in the Fringe.
When he was like
what?
18.
48 years ago. So
That's magic.
I've just
Yeah.
aged him, but
He, I think
I
that's
assume your dad's
fine.
older than you.
Not aging dad.
Gross. Your dad's in his 50s, 60s. Ew.
but yeah, he was in a sketch show.
In his
I don't know
uni
how good
days.
it was, but
I heard good things.
Yeah.
Everyone's been
It
talking
was the
about
buzz.
it. No, it literally has. It was definitely like the buzz.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
year, it's like, oh, did you hear about their dad? Like, don't know his name.
yeah.
He
Legendary
was
review
here,
in 1978.
Yeah.
Still living on. But yeah, he was. So he's technically, and he's been the Dame in a pantomime a couple of times.
Yeah.
Here's what I don't
Have you
know.
seen a pantomime before?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all love to throw that word around.
And what
No
is it?
idea what it is.
Right.
No idea what it means.
Okay.
Panto this, panto that. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Trying to explain it to an American
Yeah,
is,
especially an American like this.
is a real you really start to realize what a circus it is every Christmas time. Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm okay with the not. I'm okay to live in the not knowing.
Right.
Yeah.
To live in the
I can
questions.
give you a bridge.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a family show, musical. The story will be a well-known fairy tale or nursery rhyme kind of thing. There'll be adult jokes that go over the kids' heads for the adults.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah. Wake up. And then there'll be like kind of, obviously it's like kind of family friendly, but then with like a comic that will do like adult jokes for the that will go over the children's heads usually.
Should I try and get in there?
You'd be incredible. We'll get you to the
You would rock
Palladium.
it.
So where do they do it? Are they like outside?
No, because it's usually winter. Inside is good. Do you have any funny memories of being the head teacher's child?
Well,
I got sent out of assembly once by mum,
okay.
which was quite. But it was quite a dynamic act by her. It was quite like a.
No nepotism here.
No nepotism here.
Yeah.
You remember my stand-up show? Yeah, it was no nepotism here, and it was a real moment of, you know, if I can send him out, no one is safe. Do you know what I mean? You're all being sent out if you talk in assembly.
And she was into big statements like that.
Yeah. She wasn't.
I will say
she wasn't shy about. She was ready to treat us like one of the many.
Kids. Just one of
which is
year
fair,
five.
and I think that was the right thing to do. However, whoa,
I think she'd softened a bit by me though,
right?
because we are a couple years apart, and I feel I went to mum's school the whole time.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of like kikiing with the teachers.
Yeah.
I was also like one of the 4 after school kids, or like the teachers' kids.
Yeah.
There was like a very sad select group of us, but boy, did we rock out together.
Yes.
But it was a bit like, let's play football again for hours.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
And just kick this ball up against the wall.
yeah. Oh, it's governor's meeting. I guess mum will be out at 6:30 and it's 3:15.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah.
tough.
Yeah, and you don't have a phone.
No phone. But one time, mum used to drive me into school, obviously. And then I used to have...
At like 7 a.m.
It's like so early in the AM. And then I used to have a little nap in her office sometimes,
Yeah.
as I am prone to do. And there was one time where it must have been like break time. And the year 6 teacher, or the year 5 teacher, whatever year I was in, year 6 teacher had come into the break room and was with mum and was like, oh, Mary Jo, what's wrong with Elizabeth? And she was like, oh, nothing. And she was like, oh, why is she not in school today? Mum was like, she is. I brought her this morning. And then mum went like, excuse me one moment. And like went into the office and I was like...
At like 11 o'clock.
like 10:45. like on the sofas in her office, like with the like prayer of the year, like cuddling one of the couch cushions.
Just before bed is good for your head. What you gonna do? Stay hydrated. With Chris and Lizzie.